Breaking news. If it bleeds, it leads. In your news today.
You are now tuned in to Dirty Laundry Media.
Stand by.
Dangerously lost time.
Experience is a key part of the argument, Mr. Vice President. So if that's the case, why not bring back Secretary Kerry to be Secretary of State?
He could be anything he wanted to be. I can tell you one thing. No matter what John decides he's going to do, I'm going to need his advice. Because if you take a look at the successful presidents, they brought people in who they know, whether in the administration or not, who have great contacts, who have great insight, and have demonstrated they know what's going on. And so no matter what the circumstance is, I'm going to need John's advice.
You want to come back?
I have no plans. I've been very happy doing what I'm doing, but I certainly would be thrilled if we had a President Obama. So I can be confident that the country is in good hands, and I'd offer advice whenever the president asks me.
So,
topics. First, given the number of former Obama administration officials that are now in this Biden administration and the president's relatively light schedule, there's a growing perception that this is really just the third term of President Obama. What do you say to people who say that?
Who were saying that? Who's saying that?
You hear that a lot in the media.
Who in the media?
Different people.
Like,
this is an honor and a privilege, and I love working for President Biden. President Biden.
I'm still here.
I'm confident that if I had run again and articulated it, I think I could have mobilized a majority of the American people to rally behind it.
This is an honor and a privilege, and I love working for President Biden. President Biden.
I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony, I'd be fine with it.
I'm still here.
This is an honor and a privilege, and I love working for President Biden. President Biden every single day.
Shortly after that exchange between Emerald Robinson and Jen Psaki, Obama went onto the Ezra Klein Show podcast and said, and I quote, "I think that what we're seeing now is Joe and the administration are essentially finishing the job. And I think it'd be an interesting test." He says 90% of the folks who were in there in my administration, they are continuing and building on the policies we talked about. So Obama basically admits that the Biden administration is a continuation of his very own administration, the Biden administration.
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway. We're ready to get a lot done. And if we have to, if there's complete lockdown and chaos as a consequence of the filibuster, then we'll have to go beyond what I'm talking about. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Oh, sing man, Miss Kim.
Could I please take my prize as an egg and go home now? I'm not feeling too well.
People whispering, he's still here.
Everybody eats, B.
Susan Rice, who was among the wealthiest members of the Biden White House, dramatically increased her wealth since her previous White House job during the Obama administration, reporting between $36 million and $149 million in various assets in her new disclosure, which was filed in March of 2021. That's nearly 3 to 4 times the amount she reported back in 2009 when she joined the Obama administration as the ambassador to the United Nations. Back then, she reported total wealth between $13.6 million and $40.4 million. and the figure didn't increase dramatically when she served as President Barack Obama's national security advisor during his second term. In her most recent filing, Rice reported holding shares worth between $250,000 and $5 million in major corporations, including Johnson & Johnson, Apple, and Microsoft. She also had a significant amount of stock options in Netflix, where she served as a board member and reported earning more than $300,000 from exercising Netflix stock options in the past year. In addition, she reported shares in several oil and gas industry companies, including $1 million to $5 million of holdings in the Canadian multinational natural gas distribution company Enbridge Incorporated. Ron Klain, a longtime advisor to Joe Biden, has also tripled his wealth since 2009. A comparison of his past and new disclosure shows this. When he joined the Obama administration in 2009 as Biden's chief of staff, Klain reported owning between $1.4 million and $3.5 million in assets, and he now enters the Biden administration with between $4.4 million and $12.2 million in various assets. Much of Klain's wealth comes from various assets related to his employment. In 2020, he received nearly $2 million in salary from the venture capital firm Revolution LLC, where he was executive vice president and general counsel, compared to $1 million he reported receiving in salary in his filing from early 2009. Jeff Zients is the single wealthiest Biden administration official that had disclosed assets as of last March, surpassing Vanita Gupta, Biden's nominee for Associate Attorney General, in his total assets. The White House has not yet released all of the disclosures requested by ABC News. Zients reported owning between $89.3 million and $442.8 million in assets, including various investment funds, real estate properties, and cash shares. He has divested his shares in his private investment firm, Cranemere Group, as well as $1 million worth of shares in Facebook, where he has served as a board member. Zients reported making between $10.4 million and $28 million in income in the past year, including his seven-figure salary from his investment firm, as well as other several seven-figure assets he has divested from. His total wealth has more than doubled since he first joined the Obama White House as the Deputy Director of the Office of Management and Budget in 2009. In 2009, he reported assets between $45.2 million and $205.7 million. In her disclosure report, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki reported receiving a communications consulting fee from Zients in excess of $5,000, though the report has no further details on the transaction. Her assets have also grown significantly since her first White House job during the Obama administration. In 2009, Psaki had reported between $32,000 and $130,000 in assets and $125,000 in income. But in 2021, she reported her wealth had increased at least tenfold to up to $1.5 million in assets, with an annual income of roughly $647,742. Look, nobody believes that Joe Biden is actually the one running the country right now. There have been rumors that Kamala Harris is the brains behind the operation, and she's basically what amounts to a handler of President Joe Biden. But the popular theme prior to him even being elected was that if Biden was to actually get in the White House, it would ultimately amount to a third term for Barack Obama. Many believe this. About 90% of Barack Obama's administration, about 90% of President Biden's administration previously served under the Obama administration in some capacity or another. And one thing that we should take note, rather than leaving Washington after his second term, like every other U.S. president before him, Barack Obama bought a mansion near the White House where it is alleged that he, Valerie Jarrett, other members of the shadow government carried out their plots to foil Donald Trump's presidency.